Okay, good morning. It is a Friday. It got rain last night. We got snow in the mountains. I just got off the phone with Billy Hudson up at Palisades, Tahoe. He says they got over 9 inches of snow at the top of the mountain. Down low, it's raining. Remember, this is a subtropical air mass, so snow levels were pretty high. It's going to be a nice day up there in Tahoe. It's going to be a nice day around much of the state. There's fog right now for many, but this is at 9 o'clock in the morning. This afternoon, the sun will come out. It'll be partly cloudy, mostly sunny. So what is more awesome than an overnight rain, right? I mean, you sleep through it. We got significant rainfall. We got significant snow. This is Mount Shasta live this morning. And this is an interesting shot, obviously, because they got coated with snow, probably 1.5 to 2 feet. Again, Mount Shasta, further north, so snow levels will be lower, but you notice in the valleys and in the Black Butte in the foreground there isn't much snow on the trees, meaning it was probably rain last night. So the snow levels, even north state, right in the very far north end of the state, were above 5,500 feet for the most part. And in Tahoe, the snow levels were at pass level, so it was raining Blue Canyon all the way up to the pass, most likely. Mavericks right now, not breaking. This is a shot. This is taken about 9 o'clock. The swell's kind of building a little bit today. Still super dangerous. It looks safe and everything, but it's still super dangerous out there right now. High surf warning stays in effect. Here is the rain, here are the rain accumulations for the last 24 hours. This is off the CNFRC. California River Forecast Center on my links page. This is, on those links, you got to pluck around a little bit to find what you want. But once you do, you're like, this is sick. So this, I can go 48 hours out. I can go 72 hours out, accumulation. And so, first of all, the thing to note is there was an urban and small stream flood advisory last night. That will be dropped or has been dropped in the Marin County, Napa area, north. And you can see the rainfall. It came down pretty fast and furious. That's why you got the urban and small stream flood advisory. Not big river stuff, just creeks and stuff like that, which makes sense. They got an inch of rain in a very short amount of time. But when you come down here to the, the headlands, the Marin headlands, you see how it kind of faces south a little bit, right? This is west, facing west. This is facing south. Mount Tam goes up to over 2,300 feet. Look at the rain they got. Let's call it almost a half foot of rain. Almost a half foot of rain. San Francisco got just over a half inch of rain. And what? 20 miles, 30 miles, 20 miles. And so this is a great, illustration of orographic lifting, of that moisture, of that subtropical moisture without a ton of dynamics getting pushed into the hillside, being lifted up and literally dumping. It's a rainforest up there. And again, we got rain everywhere else, like San Francisco, like I say, over a half inch of rain. San Jose did okay too. San Jose ended up with about 0.2 of an inch of rain. But again, nearly a half foot of rain up on Mount Tamalpais. In the mountains, they got rain as well, as you know, up pretty high on the hill, which is okay. It's kind of a drag, only because I got a little... Sorry. It's kind of a drag only because you're basically melting the lower elevation snow. Here's the jet stream. It's the subtropical moisture. This is us. Most of that moisture, it just cleared right out. It just moved right through. So the way this breaks down the next couple of days is the systems move through. And the models, truthfully, if you're with me yesterday and the day before, the models, the GFS, has done a pretty good job with this, right? I mean, it nailed this overnight. It might have come in a little early last night based on model output. In other words, it started raining heavy earlier than I suspected. I think the models had suspected as well. But anyway, here we are right now. This is this morning. This is this afternoon. This is mid-morning. This is Bay Area, right? And then you see boom, boom, boom. Now here comes a little tweak. This is for Saturday morning. So tonight and Saturday morning. Now look, that's basically North Bay centric. Saturday morning early, and right, it just kind of clips by. So that looks like Saturday. Doesn't look like a bad day. Awesome, right? And then this next one. This is Saturday, or pardon me, late Saturday night into Sunday mid morning. Sunday mid morning, maybe a sprinkle or two, and then it backs out. And so really, look at that, nice. Okay, right. So we did pretty well. We got some wind last night. Wind gusts up to 30, 35 miles an hour around the bay, 40 miles an hour in other places. This is the National Weather Service homepage. It's on my links as well. Small craft advisory, and then along the coast you've got the purples representing a high surf warning, which for my money that thing could be up almost all winter. We've had nothing but big surf, and it continues. It'll come back up later on today and tomorrow. A snow advisory along the hill that is going to kind of go up and down over the next couple of days, because that Saturday system that goes through Saturday morning will kind of get hung up on the hill, and it'll do what it does. And then that Sunday kind of weak system might. So overall, it's, mountain travel will be something to think about. Here is flood concerns, flood advisories, things like that for areas, like we've got saturated ground, especially in the North Bay, well, especially everywhere. And so any kind, you get a half inch of rain, quarter inch of rain, that'll trigger a small craft advisory very quickly. An inch of rain is a lot of rain in 6 hours. It's a lot of rain in 6 hours. A lot of rain in 12 hours, actually. We're just getting used to it because we've had some significant rainfall events. Here is Truckee. Looks like the sun has come out. Look at that. They're stoked. Like I said, I was talking to the guys up at Palisades this morning. It's kind of dreary and foggy, but you can see it's wet. Windshield wipers not going right now, and that's because the rain has stopped. The sun is coming out. Let's take another look. These Caltrans cameras are awesome. This is Heavenly Valley, and you can see it's not very snowy. We're up high on the hill, probably right at the snow line, because you see a little bit of ice. It looks like it might have rained here a bit. You see not a lot of snow down here, but up on the mountain they got snow. It's just going to be a little icy lower down. So that is Heavenly, and then here's the 5-day forecast, which is kind of what I showed you in the, whoops, didn't want to do that. I'll go back here. That was my 5-day forecast from last night. It basically shows you these sort of weak impulses that go through the next couple of days, mainly to the north, and we're golden. Okay, so there's Mount Shasta. It's a beautiful day. Didn't show a lot of surf today because most of the cameras are fogged in. Love you guys. Thank you for signing up. I hope I'm doing enough model stuff. If you need more forecast stuff, I think pictures and analysis are super important, like that rainfall stuff we did. I think the pictures are important because you go, even if you're looking at them a couple hours from now. And then the model data is helpful as well. And then the travel stuff. So let me know what you'd like to see more of or less of. And have a good day. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, so on and so forth.